You should do your homework and do some research about the company, about the industry, about the hiring manager with whom you will speak during the interview, because you will feel this person more closely. You will know about this person more, and it seems like you already know something about this person. Yeah, it's easier to speak with a person who you know.
This podcast is brought to you by Pragmatic Solutions, the leading iGaming PAM platform with a modular approach, including many benefits like a fast, secure, and scalable API-based platform, integrated with all major third-party products and services. Make sure you head over to Pragmatic Solutions and join our smart thinking.
This podcast is brought to you by Pragmatic Play, a leading game developer providing player favorites to the most successful brands across the industry. With an award-winning multi-product portfolio of slots, live casino, bingo, virtual sports, and more, Pragmatic Play is powering up new possibilities of play through one single API. Visit pragmaticplay.com and discover your favorite every time.
Bingo, bango, bongo. We are here at the podcast today with Valeriia Virchenko, Head of Talent Acquisition at Pinup Global. It's great to have you here with us today, Valeriia. Can you just give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself
and what you do? Thank you for your invitation, first of all. I am in Pinup more than 1 year, and in HR, in recruiting. Definitely. In recruiting, I'm more than 3 years. My previous experience was from sales, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I believe that recruiting is almost the same like sales, but you find right people. It's like a product. You need to sell it to company, or you need to sell this job to the candidate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, Valeriia, I'm really excited for this podcast today because Pinup as a company have just completely exploded in the last couple of years and grown an enormous amount. And we can now see Pinup everywhere we go to, all the conferences, all show. Pinup is always a central part. And I know that so you are responsible for this growth in the company to get new people in. And can you talk about the growth of Pinup and how you maintain the company and retain the staff during such a big growth phase like the company is in now?
Actually, we this year the number of our specialists has grown by more than 1,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and at this moment we are about 3,600, 700. It's about like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The entire iGaming industry is growing rapidly now. It's the ordinary thing, but who we are don't miss this current opportunity. Why not? That's why. We understand that fast growth goes hand in hand with some processes issues. That's why we trying to, first of all, for us it's important the quality of candidates, and then we understand how to onboard them comfortably, because the better onboarding, the easier the adaptation for candidates, for employee. Then employees should understand their duties in their functional responsibilities. So we are talking about their performance each 6 months, and they clearly understand what our company wants from them. And of course, employees should have career growth. And we have our own L&D department, learning and development, and they provide a lot of courses in different fields for affiliate managers, for example, or for support team. We have a program Swipe and Work, for example. People from customer support, they want to learn something new and go in, in designer team, for example. And we help them with this.
Brilliant. And since I have you here today, what I want to talk a little bit more about is just the tips and tricks to how to pass an interview in iGaming, and specifically in Pinup, of course. As a hiring manager myself, I get a lot of mixed resumes and mixed interviews when we hire in Next. And it's interesting to see how some people are really good at nailing the process. And sometimes like really small things will be like you just know that this is going to be a great person because they put in that extra effort. But I want to ask you, what are the most common mistakes people do, first of all, in the interview process that anyone should be aware of?
It's an interesting question because I have a different experience during my interviews. If you want to talk about the people who can chew the rubber duck, we saw such kind of people. I saw the girl that she was doing makeup during the interview.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like that. So it was different stories. Yeah. I definitely don't recommend speaking rudely with recruiters, for example, or arguing with hiring managers. Don't do it.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Does that happen sometimes?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
People start to argue in the interview.
Yeah. They want to tell us that their point more important than ours, for example, and they start arguing. Yeah, aggressively.
Then it doesn't even matter what resume they have. It's if they have that attitude, it's no straight away.
They just can. I don't know how to say it in English. They just.
You just feel that it's not the right person.
Just feel like breathing. That's all.
Yeah.
That's why the stack are arguing. It's not our people, definitely. It's not popular. No. And being untidy. You should be in place. It's simple things, but sometimes people forgot about this, unfortunately. But if we are talking seriously, no one likes when, for example, someone shares NDA information. About the previous company or current company, so don't speak about the NDA information or give negative feedback about your managers, previous managers. No, it's a red flag. Yeah,
red flag.
It means that this person will do the same after the leaving with your company and your manager. Yeah. Also, I recommend to do some homework. Do some research about the company that you are hiring in, about the industry which you want to join, and you can even search some information about the hiring managers. Find their LinkedIn profiles and read what they are doing. Yeah.
And I think it's amazing how rare it is that people make these
not
small
more
steps.
Than 10%.
Yeah.
Doing some research. Yeah.
And even if you don't have the resume for the role, but if you come really well prepared for the interview, that is a massive plus, right?
Because the CV, it's not all. I know a lot of people that don't know how to present themselves, and they telling more and more interesting than they write in the CV. Yeah.
So Valeriia, what do you usually look for in a candidate that you interview?
Actually, it's easily because we have our values, and it's important for us when candidates are sharing with our values. It's to be first to lead. It's being expert in your domain. So we are looking for professional people. We look for teamwork skills in our candidate because no company can't grow so rapidly without teamwork skills. Team. Okay. So be focused on the results because of course processing is exciting, but if they don't end up with the result, it's not our story, definitely. Yeah. And be open and honest in communication. We like when people transparently, how to say it correctly, we truly appreciate constructive feedbacks and transparency. Let's say it like this.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So Valeriia, what are some great examples of candidates going above and beyond in the interview process?
Okay, let's say previously you should do your homework and do some research about the company, about the industry, about the hiring manager that with whom you will speak during the interview, because it feels you will feel this person more closely. You will know about this person more, and it seems like you already know something about this person. Yeah, it's easier to speak with person who you know. instead of some stranger, for example. Yeah. And try to prepare some specific ideas, some or suggestions to improve challenges that the company has. Provide portfolio or some work samples. Provide reference and feedback from your previous company or clients. It's also important. Good mark. Yeah. What else? Keep short and to the point. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you don't understand something. It's better than to re-ask than say something inappropriately. I want also to share a life hack on how to reduce anxiety before the interview. We often nervous and our adrenaline increase in our blood, and we heart beats fast, and we often blush and so on. Yeah. So try to do some workout before the interview, burpees, jumping jacks, push-ups. Adrenaline will be distributed throughout your blood, and it will be easier to communicate with the interviewers.
Yeah, great advice to just get the body moving a little bit before, you relax a little bit like that. And like I said,
you're already tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Having anxiety.
Just take a shower before you go into the interview.
Cold shower.
Cold shower, even better. Okay, so you do the interview process, you manage to pass the final test of Valeriia here, and you are now an employee in Pinup. What is it like to work at Pinup, and what type of culture are you trying to build within the company?
We definitely have high pressure culture. We are very dynamic, and ability to survive in this it's a must-have. Work hard, play hard. It's like our logic. Fast decision making and the management support. It's also about us, and minimum bureaucracy, and ability of multitasking. Yeah, it's about us.
Yeah, I can imagine as well when the company is growing so fast as well that the processes are changing all the time. And
Yeah,
not easy for sure. And so, are there any specific personality traits that you look for when you employ staff?
Actually, I want to mention two tips. It's alignment with company values and alignment with role. So it's important for candidates to share with our values, and our personal qualities must match the requirements, the specific positions. Yeah, soft skills also important for us. So we try to, as I said, to find person that align with our values.
So it's even if someone is really great at what they do, but they have a really bad attitude, for example, it's going to ruin for the whole team.
Yeah, definitely no.
Yeah.
We won't take this person.
Oh, and so on that note, once you are employed in Pinup, what can employees do to be great team players, and what should they avoid when it comes to working as a team?
First, don't miss deadlines. Your team should be able to rely on you, because it's important. And try to manage conflicts, seek solution that benefits the whole team, to make some balance. I said, show the appreciations to others. Practice effective time management. It's all impact on your team, and actively listen to teammates, their ideas, their opinions, and do more than managers ask you to do, and your colleagues also. Give constructive feedback and take feedback constructively. It's important, not arguing with your team all the time, and be open to help your team. It's easy.
Good qualities for to work in a company, and good qualities in life, I think, as well. Final question for you here today, Valeriia, before I let you go to Sigma for the week and have a great week over there. What are the biggest pain points, would you say, in the recruitment and retention process for you?
I can say that this is the pain points. It's better to say that it's like our tasks. and in hiring processes. For example, we don't have long-term plans in this industry. 1 year, it's something impossible. At least 6 months, no more. We are talking about 3 months. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Truly, yeah. So to understand what team needs, we do close with managers, with people partners, and we prepare and doing some preparing. We constantly build a reserve for our team, for recruiters, HRs, some sources, and other necessary candidates. So we already we have team that they can hire as big as much employees as we need. Yeah. And in order to speed up, we always work on recruitment automatization and introduce a new tool that help us process candidates later. For example, we use several AI tools, artificial intelligence, and to record our interview, to transcribe them to the words, to feedbacks, for example, or our sources. They also use a lot of tools to search new people, new candidates. And by the way, next year we want to provide to the market our B2B products, our ITS system, our HRM system, and our chatbot, several more. But if we are talking about HR, these tools we want to provide to the market. Yeah.
Brilliant, Valeriia. You are in charge of the recruitment and acquisition for the fastest growing iGaming company in the world, probably. You have done an incredible job, of course, to help to bring in an incredible amount of talent to Pinup, and that makes you one of the most important people, I think, in the company. So thank you so much, Valeriia, for coming into the studio here today, for joining me, and for giving your best advice for how to become an even better employee. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to you as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Valeriia.
Thank you. Bye-bye.